In this video, we're going to take a look at drawing number 2 for activity 1.2.4, Fundamentals of Dimensioning. And before we get started, we want to make sure we have the active project set to dimensioning. We've already got drawing 1 set up as a part file and a drawing there for us. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select New. We're going to do a standard IPT, and we're just going to double click on that icon to load us into the part file environment. I'm going to go ahead and start off by creating a 2D sketch on the XY plane, and we're going to go ahead and do a 2-point rectangle, again making sure to constrain to the origin. And as I'm drawing, I'm going to go ahead and make the width of this to be 3. I'm going to press the tab key to go over to the other dimension. We're going to go by 3. I'm going to hit enter. If I select the front of the view cube, this will bring up what we have for our measurements. 3 inches by 3 inches for our particular case. And now we can go ahead and finish the sketch. Click the home button to bring it into view. We're going to extrude. This is I'm going to flip the direction. We're going to be at a 1.5 inch depth, and I'm going to go ahead and select OK. To create a lot of the cutouts, I'm going to go ahead and start a 2D sketch on the front face of our block. I'm going to take a 2-point rectangle utilizing the front right top, the top right hand corner, and go ahead and select to draw that in. The measurements that we're going to be looking for, I'm going to go ahead and just place that in there. I'm going to dimension that from the left edge to this line, it's going to be 1 inch. From the bottom edge to the line that we just drew there, that will be 1 inch. And I can go ahead and finish the sketch since it says it's fully constrained. And we're going to go ahead and extrude that in to a value of 0.75. And go ahead and select OK. To create the next cutout, we're going to go ahead and select Start 2D Sketch. We're going to choose this face. Same kind of process. Use a 2-point rectangle, top right hand corner. And I'm going to go ahead and draw that in. That's going to be a 1 inch by 1 inch opening. We'll finish the sketch, extrude, we'll do a cut operation, 0.75, or you could always say through all, and select OK. And there we'll create our block that we have for drawing 2. So I'm going to go ahead and go File, Save As. This is going to save into our folder. We're going to call this drawing 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on the New button up here. We're going to choose an A-size title block for our drawing, our custom one. Our drawing name is going to be Drawing 2 Drawing. And select OK. So you'll see that'll populate down in there. Selecting the base view, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place that in. Probably going to go with a scale of about 3 to 4. So just to kind of make it fit. And then I can go ahead and place a right side view and an isometric view up here. And go ahead and select OK. If we need to make some more room, we can always kind of adjust some of these views. Double click on the isometric view, turn it to a shaded view. If you need to change any of the items there, you can. As far as the scaling. But for here, we're going to go ahead and go to the Annotate tab, select the Dimension tool, and we're going to end up selecting the overall width to be 3 inches. The overall height I'm going to place off of the right side view, so that way it fits a little bit better. That's going to be 3 inches. The overall depth is going to be 1.5. Now some other features. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 vertical lines, means I need 3 width dimensions. So I'm going to place a 1 inch here, and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to place a 2 inch. We'll just do some datum style dimensioning. I'll probably space these out a little bit more just to make sure. Height wise, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontal lines. I've already got 1 placed, so I need 3 total. So there's a 1 inch there that I can dimension, and a 2 inch here that I can dimension as well. As far as depth lines, I've got 1, 2, 3 vertical lines. I just need 2 depth dimensions. I'll place another one right here, and that will fully dimension what we have going on. Once I'm cancel out of that dimension tool, I can go ahead and I can kind of reposition these and clean up the drawing just a little bit. So that looks a little neater. And this right here will finish out the drawing for drawing number 2. And make sure, again, you hit save. So we'll say drawing to drawing. And make sure that you save everything. And in the next video, we'll take a look at drawing number 3 to finish out activity 1.2.4, Fundamentals of Dimensioning.